Hello all, welcome to another edition of Food Sack. Today I am at McDonald's checking out their brand new onion heavy menu. Now they're calling it the new Aussie summer range, however I am calling it Onion Madness. That's right, all of the new items center around onion in some way, with the centerpiece being their brand new onion rings. For the first time at McDonald's, they've got onion rings. So let's check them out. Alrighty, so here we are. We have the onion rings. Now, this was $2.85, I think. And interestingly enough, they count them out. You get exactly 6, not like other places where you get just a handful. You get exactly 6 onion rings. And you also get a barbecue sauce. Now, I assume you can change that to a different sauce if you want to, but whatever. So let's just give them a go without any further ado. Now, they look... Okay, now they look pretty good. They are battered, much like the Hungry Jack's ones, which seems to be the trend now, to batter the onion rings rather than crumb them, as they were back in my day. But anyway, let's give them a go. Oniony. The batter there is quite thick. Really quite thick. Almost apple pie levels of thickness there. These are quite good. Interesting size disparity there. One much bigger than the other. But yeah, these are good. I kind of hope they stick around. I am quite partial to onion rings. Let's just try it without the batter. Take some of the batter off if I can. There we go. So just the batter by itself. Pretty good. Pretty thick. Pretty thick. And the onions are very, very soft, very creamy, very good. And at $2.85 actually, that's not a bad price. I'm not going to bother with the barbecue sauce, but you may be wondering, as I am, how do they compare to the Hungry Jack's onion rings? So, let's have a look. Alrighty. I do have some Hungry Jack's onion rings. Now these were $3 something, which is pricier. However, there's more than 6 in there. I'm sure there's more than 6. There's 4. And there's another 4, so 8. And this is the small onion rings, $3.80 or something. These are also battered. Let's put them head to head, side by side. Let's give it a go. Very, very similar. A bit thicker. A bit rounder. These are actually very round. Let's get 2 of the Hungry Jack's ones and 2 of the McDonald's ones. Oh gosh. Hang on. Just went into the center console there. So that's the McDonald's ones there. Much thicker but a bit smaller. And this is the Hungry Jack's one. Much rounder, much crispier. But they are a bit older. So now, if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that a few months ago, I did some research and found that Hungry Jack's actually had the best onion rings in Australia. So how does the McDonald's stack up next to the Hungry Jack's? I'm going to say they're very similar. So just side by side there. I have to say these McDonald's ones are pretty close. They are pretty close to the Hungry Jack's ones. They are perhaps better. This is a tough call. This is a tough call. All right, that's my last McDonald's onion ring there. Just trying one more Hungry Jack's onion ring. Now, actually, these are very round. They're pretty much the same size. It's interesting that the Hungry Jack's onion rings are a bit more uniform than the McDonald's onion rings, because McDonald's, of course, is well known for its uniformity and consistency in size and whatnot. But yeah, these are both pretty good. Yeah. All right. So in terms of onion rings, I got to give them both about like 8.5 out of 10. They're both really good. They're both really good. Well, no. All right. So the Hungry Jack's maybe an 8.5 out of 10. The McDonald's, though, I got to say maybe a 9 out of 10. Just the batter is a little bit thicker, a little bit softer, not quite as dry. If you like a dry batter, then the Hungry Jack's is probably better, but the McDonald's one is a bit thicker, a bit chewier. So I just prefer the McDonald's onion rings, but it is a very, very close call there. So who knows? Maybe you think differently, but McDonald's have made a pretty strong entry with their new Onion Madness menu. I'm looking forward to trying their burger. Or burgers, rather. So there we go. Let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe you think the McDonald's onion rings are inferior and Hungry Jack's is the way to go. Or maybe you think Carl's Jr. is a much better option. Either way, leave a comment. Make sure to like and subscribe. Maybe dislike and unsubscribe. Well, don't unsubscribe. Just please subscribe. There we go. Have a great day. Cheers.